My name's Kyle and I'm the co-founder of Wealth Tribes. Today's video is a short walkthrough of the Wealth Tribes platform, what it looks like, the look and feel, layout and the content you can expect to find inside. I've had a lot of questions about this, which is to be expected because this is a new concept. Nobody's really doing this. People are saying that Wealth Tribes looks awesome, they love the idea, but they want to know a bit more about what the actual platform looks like and how you interact with the community. So here it is. This is what the Wealth Tribe platform looks like. It's a very simple layout. I've blanked out the members' conversations for the purpose of this video, as members often have regular conversations which might be private to their own circumstances. We have decided to use the Discord platform rather than something else like WhatsApp or Slack because the people who built Discord really put the user first and do not have a limit to the amount of messages or the members that we can add to the platform, and it's also a lot easier to organize information inside Discord. So here are the main channels on the left. You can see the bulk of the channels are segmented into the 6 facets of wealth as we have defined them. So why did we decide on these particular ones? Full information and discussions on this will be within the actual community, but very briefly, it's based on Maslow's hierarchy. This is the hierarchy here, which we've been discussing. So physiological maps to health, because here in the UK, thankfully, but this isn't true for everyone, but most of us we have food, we have water, we have heat, we have enough to be able to survive. So our main health concerns now are nutrition, exercise, stress, for example. The safety level, again, we don't need to hire, bodyguards for the most part. We don't need to build walls around our houses or our castles. We're fairly safe. So safety and security is to do nowadays with money. It's being able to pay for yourself, your friends, your family, and your community around you. And then we have belonging, love and belonging, which is connected to relationships, and then esteem, which we have connected to knowledge and emotional, and then self-actualization we've connected to something called humanity, which is creating something that's bigger than yourself, whether this is religious for you, spiritual, or maybe it's charity, philanthropy related to social enterprise. It doesn't really matter. It's creating something and living something that's larger than you as an individual. So those are the 6 main channels and the way that we've defined wealth. Below the 6 main channels, 6 main categories, we have the community section. So we take frequent feedback on the Wealth Tribes community because we are a tribe. We're not here to tell you exactly what to do. Instead, we're going to be growing as a community. So if you have any requests for features or requests for different channels, we'll integrate them into the community based on the community's decisions. So these channels right here, this is what we're starting with, but we will be adding more later based on what the community needs. So let's jump back up to the top into this first category here. The first place any Wealth Tribe member will come is the welcome channel here. Here you'll get a very simple breakdown of what Wealth Tribes is. So we have our manifesto here, we have our frequently asked questions here, we have our 3 basic rules, which are very simple. There's be human, this is the golden rule, treat others as you wish to be treated. 0 selling, unlike most online communities, we don't tolerate spam, we don't tolerate hard selling. Obviously, a lot of the people here can provide value, but we're here to exchange value rather than simply sell to each other. And we will kick people out, basically. So this is a very safe community. And again, this is the flip side, no begging. So business and cooperation is encouraged, but just coming in and trying to take as much as you can from the community will not be tolerated. And these are the only 3 rules, to be honest. And then what now? You would come to the introduce channel. In the introduction channel, we want you to introduce yourself, where you're from, what you do, what's the number 1 reason you joined Wealth Tribes, what area of wealth are you looking to improve the most. These are really important because then the community leaders can guide you on where will be the best places to start. The other channels and members that you should be interacting with. and you'll be welcomed into the tribe and pointed in the right direction. Okay, let's look at the rest of these channels in the initiate category. Initiate is completely free forever for anyone who wants to be part of Wealth Tribes but is just kind of getting started. So we have a personal development channel, we have a book club, 30 days of doing, getting to zero, and then talking about upgrading here. Very briefly, 30 days of doing is connected to a book that myself and fellow co-founder Casey Cutting wrote. It's 30 micro actions over 30 days, a month, in order to take an idea you might have for a business or a charity or a social enterprise and build it into something that is real. You probably met a lot of people who've got an idea and they never move on it. So 30 days of doing will be running every single month to get people moving, to build up momentum and to help them build a side hustle or something that matters. Getting to zero is about before you can build any sort of wealth, you need to get rid of debt. So this is getting rid of student loans, credit card debt, that kind of thing. And we'll be helping people there just get back to zero, so they're at a nice reset default position, and then they can start to grow from there. These tend to be a bit more money related, just because for a lot of people that's the thing they need to deal with first before they can start to build in the other areas of wealth. Okay, so the next section down here, all of these, the core categories, they all fall under the Evolve, which is a paid membership. You can expect access to all the channels here, and this is where you can contribute and learn the majority of the content within Wealth Tribes. For example, you might want to learn about cryptocurrencies, blockchain, so you'd come in here and we'd have experts as well as people who are just interested in it, and here we can discuss this new exciting technology. A lot of questions will already be answered in that group, but the first webinar we're running, which will be in a week or two, is actually going to be by a cryptocurrency expert, a guy who builds blockchain applications, so we'll be able to ask him questions as well, and he'll be contributing to the group at that point. And again, let's say you're trying to get into property, real estate, and you don't really know where to start. You could come in here, you could ask for advice, you could show people the deals that you have and get them to evaluate them. I personally do property, and it's great to know that the numbers work from an external source before you make a big mistake. So another big part of the Evolve package is you get more access to the community channels here. In particular, you get access to webinars and education. So for example, our cryptocurrency and blockchain talk will be hosted in here. We'll be streaming a video from here. Ask Me Anything is very similar, but this is where we take questions from the community and then we interview, as a community, we'll interview an expert in a particular area. So the next level up is the Elevate membership. So Evolve is our basic membership, which we've tried to keep as nominal as possible. It's £29 a month, so less than £1 a day. Normally we'd compare that to a price of a coffee, but I don't think you can get a coffee for £1 anywhere anymore, unfortunately. The reason we're charging at all is because we want to make sure the people in the community are serious about learning, and they're serious about helping other people and providing value. We do provide this free channel up here, which is fantastic, but we want our core community to be not free, so that we know that everyone's going to take it very seriously once they're inside, and just having that nominal fee there is one way to do that. We then have the Elevate membership, which is a little bit more expensive, but not terribly, which gives you access to all of the channels that you've already seen, as well as mentorship requests, mastermind requests, local tribe requests, and the marketplace. The marketplace is actually the only place where you can sell inside Wealth Tribe. So if you do have a product or service, it can go up here, and that's fine. Again, no hard selling, but you can place stuff here. Local tribe requests are if you want to find people within your local geographic area, whether you're in London, Leeds, Truro, it doesn't really matter. You can come in here and we'll help you match up with similar people in your area. Mentorship requests is where you come if you're looking for a one-on-one mentor. You say what you're looking for, whether maybe you need help with your health and you're looking for a personal trainer. You come in here, you make your request, and the community leaders will help pair you up with people. The only thing that we ask of you is if you receive a mentor from Wealth Tribes, that we ask you mentor someone else in return. So it's like everything here, it's give and take. Mastermind requests will be like the local tribe requests, but online. So we will help pair you up or group you into groups of 5 or 6 people into a mastermind, and then create a channel for you like this one here, which will have voice access, so you can talk via audio or even via video with your mastermind, and we'll help structure that and organize everything for you. Other things here in community, we have wins. This is where we want members to share their achievements, whether you've just bought a property, you've completed a marathon, raised money for a charity, whatever the win is, we want to celebrate it as a community. Okay, so that's a basic outline of what the community looks like. I just want to jump over to, here we go, let's go over to Facebook and have a look at the why we've created this particular community. So if I come onto Facebook, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of things to distract me. I have my notifications, I have birthdays, I have lots of things. So if I come on here thinking I'm going to go to a group to learn about property or to learn about cryptocurrencies, there's a lot of distractions here, a huge amount. Already I've seen a few things I want to look at now, but I won't do that while I'm recording. So if I wanted to go to a group, maybe it will pop up here, that's fine. But generally I'd have to go here into my groups. Here are my groups. So let's say I go to the UK Business Networking Group. This is maybe close to what we're doing in Wealth Tribes. Let's go in here. Fine, closed group. So you have to apply to this. I've applied and got in. Fantastic. We have 15,000 members. That's a lot. Probably too many. And then let's go down and see what's going on here. Okay. This is somebody, I'm not sure. It's a Nigerian. Not sure, I don't know. This one, I think she's selling a company, potentially. She's Canadian, so she's not from the UK. This one is selling, this one's selling, actually they're all selling. Looking to network, here we go. This is a community post, fantastic. She's been completely ignored. So as you can see, this is what an awful lot of Facebook groups are like. This is what happens if you allow people in for free. You just get spammers, which is why we're charging £1 per day, or slightly less than £1 a day, just to make sure that our community is protected and only full of serious people. What about if we go over to LinkedIn? Because LinkedIn is meant to be serious. So I'm here. Again, there's things that distract me. I have, well, too many. So this is me. This is my personal account. So if I want to find groups, I think it's in here. It's actually quite. So I open up my groups and okay, so my most active group is here, digital marketing. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so this looks like a blog article. Another blog article, blog article. Nobody's actually talking about these articles. So I think most of these people, if I go to this page, it will be for a company. So a company is posting, so best SEO content writing tips for beginners. I imagine if I go and find, yeah, this one, if I go to their website, they'll be trying to sell me SEO content, I would imagine. And this is an Indian company, this particular one. So yeah, this is, wow, okay, 1 million members, but very little of value here. Again, because I've opened it up, they've made it free, and it's basically useless. So this group is a waste of time, and I really shouldn't be part of it. Even though there's 1 million digital marketers, which is my personal niche, in this group, it's not very useful to me. So let's pop back to our Discord. and yep, we just have content, we have our channels, we have our members here. There's no distraction, there's no adverts, there's no requests from friends who want to play games with us. People aren't trying to sell anything because we have a zero tolerance. So Facebook has its purpose, it's cool, it's great for sharing with friends and family what you're doing in your life, but it doesn't tend to help people towards their goals, whether their goals are health-related, money-related, relationships, knowledge, emotional, or building something better than themselves. Facebook and even LinkedIn are not really the places for that. Yep, no distracting links, no bright colours, no adverts, just you and the tribe and everyone focusing on the same thing. So that's what the Wealth Tribes platform is in a nutshell. If you want to chat to me, you'll find me hanging out on Wealth Tribes. You can join for free and I'll be there to answer any questions as well, so no need to sign up to a paid subscription straight away. So come in, say hi, and I look forward to building wealth together, and I will see you on the inside.